homemade olive sourdough and homemade roasted red pepper and onion hummus. That's where we were, over there just a moment ago. There we go, jalapeno. What did we call this?
Chicken popper.
Chicken popper. I know this really needs doing because a few times lately I've struggled to open it, and when I have opened it, I've struggled to find things in here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to a new weekend vlog. Got birds singing, it's really nice. It's just after 7:30. We got up this morning and just thought, let's get out for a walk.
Yeah, sun's shining.
It's already really warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's really nice. So yeah, it's a working weekend for us today, this weekend, so it's going to be a busy one. I have just decided to make jalapeno popper chicken for tea, so we're going to be having that later, and I don't know what else we're up to be honest.
No, I think, as I say, it's a work weekend, isn't it? So
yeah.
It's going to be a warm one today, so it's nice to get out now, isn't it? I think so. It's a bit of coolness in the air, but it's starting to feel warm already.
Anyway, let us know what you've been up to lately. Hope you are.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me?
We've wandered up to the airport. I saw that red aircraft flying in the sky the other day. No, it's parked there. It's quite cool. I think we're going to stop for a drink and cereal bar here, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's nice and peaceful.
Know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober.
That was a good shortcut,
I miss you.
wasn't it?
And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that.
You'll be able to see where we were just a moment ago. Just over there. On the other fence. That was a really good shortcut, wasn't it? Through there. That's where we were. Over there just a moment ago. Gonna do a couple of laps. Such a nice feeling to be not even 9 o'clock, have walked just over 4 miles, showered and sorted for the day. It just feels really nice. I'm on coffee duty. I'm also just making a loaf of bread. I had my sourdough proofing overnight, and I'm going to turn it into olive bread. So I'm just chopping up some pimento stuffed olives. Something I always try and do is turn negatives into positives, and it's not ideal. It's lovely weather. I've got to work all weekend, and I'm going to be working really long hours. And I've just worked the last 7 days as well, and I'll be working up until next Friday, so it's a long old stint, but I try and turn it into a cozy day. I know we've had a few cozy vlogs recently, but it's what I do when I work really long hours. I just try and turn it into a positive and just make the home feel, because this is where I work, feel as cozy as possible, and just make it feel not as harsh as it maybe is working the long hours. I've also just been watering my plants. This one just needed a little bit of a pick-me-up, so we've just popped her in the sink for a bit. And to go with our bread this lunchtime, I'm going to make some hummus. I've been really fancying it since we went to that pub. I was really fancying hummus, and we were so let down with the hummus, so I'm going to make some this weekend. I've decided to make roasted onion and red pepper hummus. So whilst the oven's on, I'm going to take half of each and just roast it off with a bit of oil. Instead of olive oil today, I saved the oil from my sun-dried tomatoes because there's so much flavour in here. I think it has garlic in as well, so I'm going to use that. And then for the hummus itself, I'll leave the recipe down below that I'm using. Chickpeas, cumin, there's garlic here somewhere as well, garlic. Half a lemon and tahini as well. Something I'm doing that this recipe doesn't call for, I'm actually boiling up my chickpeas first because it releases the skins, so it just makes the hummus a bit creamier. There we go, I've just coated that in the sun-dried tomato oil. Chickpeas are in, I'm going to leave them to boil up for a few minutes. And I have drained off the water from the chickpea can. This is called aquafaba and can be used as a replacement for egg whites. Our daughter doesn't eat dairy, so she's coming home next weekend, so I could use it in cakes, or I could whip it up with sugar and make meringue, so I'll be keeping that in the fridge. Drained off the chickpeas, I'm going to leave them to cool for a bit. All the other ingredients are in my little blender, and I've just made coffee, so we're going to go and sit in the garden with a coffee. We're sitting in the garden. Do you know, this is the other thing that's inspired my hummus making. We've gone back to Cara and Nate's old videos. I really wanted to watch the ones in Israel, Jerusalem, and the last few videos they've eaten hummus, and it just looks so nice, and I just wanted to be recreating the hummus and the flatbreads, and I just get so inspired by food. So yeah, I'm partway through watching food in Israel, in Jerusalem. That's what I was watching, I think, last night. Something I need to do is increase my water intake. It's been appalling lately. I've barely drunk anything. I tend to drink water with my meal at dinner time. But apart from that, wine, I'd say, has been lately. It's been coffee in the morning, 2 Pepsis in the day, wine by the afternoon, and then cup of tea in the evening. My water intake has been appalling, so I'm going to try and get back in the habit of drinking 8 of these a day. I've done 1 so far. I've ended up coming outside. Got I don't think I've drunk in this one before.
Might have done it once before.
Yeah, my lovely friend Alex bought this for us because it wasn't there when we were there, was it?
No.
So he bought it back, and we're going to plan a YouTube video to film, and I want to sort the menu out for this week. That is a good looking bread. I'm pleased with that one, just a half loaf. And I've taken out, whilst we were having our coffee, I took out the roasted peppers. The chickpeas are in there. I'm just going to pop all this in and whiz it down with a drizzle of the sun-dried tomato oil. I hope this will be really nice. Anything can be better than last weekend's hummus, that's for sure. I was also reading up this a few years ago when I first started making hummus, and there was one recipe and they recommended putting a couple of tablespoons of iced water into the hummus, and apparently that makes it even creamier. This is a really, really good hummus.
They've got garlic in it as well?
Yeah, hummus has to have garlic.
It's lovely.
It's so tasty. Isn't it better than last weekend?
Oh yeah, well the one last weekend was
delicious.
like baby food, wasn't it?
I think this might be the best hummus I've ever made. Yeah, and by boiling up the chickpeas first, you just soften the skin so you don't get all the skins in the hummus. That was from another recipe I learned.
That's really, really nice. I gave a suggestion, didn't I, before about maybe making a plain hummus, but then if we want to make a particular flavour, sort of like mix it in.
It's really yummy. I'm looking forward to that with our bread for lunch. We've got some goat's cheese that needs using up as well. There we go. I've got a really cute little glass container from Anthropology that I picked up in a sale a few years ago, and my hummus fits perfectly in there. Before we start work, we are both doing our Saturday morning blitz, just cleaning things. Aid's washing up, and then he's going to put the hoover around, and I'm going to get the mop round and do the bathrooms as well. Right, it's lunchtime. Oh, the thing I hate about summer is the flies. Let's cut this bread. Oh look, the first slice, lovely olive there. Aid, can you cut this bread for me, please? Yeah, thank you. There we go.
Which knife have you got?
I've got the sharp one.
Okay.
Cutting things gives me a headache. I had a headache anyway, I know. I'm like that cutting bread or into hard vegetables. I just really feel the pressure on my head.
Do you know the answer? Don't eat hard vegetables. Hot dogs instead.
Is that right? Because they're softer.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to this bread. It's going to be really good. This is my kind of lunch. Homemade olive sourdough and homemade roasted red pepper and onion hummus. Doesn't this look lovely? It's nearly 6 o'clock. I am pooped. So tired. I'm working all afternoon. We were going to do jalapeno popper chicken, but neither of us feel like it. And I don't want to spend ages in the kitchen. I really want to get back on with kit packing. So Aid's going to take over dinner. I'm quickly doing some homemade chips, and we're going to have homemade chips, egg and tin tomatoes. That's what we're really, really fancying. Oh, and by the way, thank you to all of you that have been giving me houseplant advice. Liz, by the way, I bought this. £1.97 from Amazon, and I'd completely forgotten about it. Houseplant food, my mum used to use that. So apparently it will help the ivy. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to have a little read up and feed my other plants as well. There we go, Aid's made dinner. This looks just what I needed. Egg and chips with tin tomatoes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Another day, another walk, another airport. Well, it's the same airport. We're out again really early.
It's getting warm already.
Yeah, we left what? Quarter to 8?
Yeah, about 20 to 8, quarter to 8.
Yeah, and it's really warm, much warmer than yesterday. But we're so glad yesterday that we got out and walked, because we ended up, I think I worked until after 10 in the end, and it obviously got really hot in the day.
We felt so flaky during the day, didn't we?
Yeah, really sort of like...
washed out almost.
Yeah, it didn't feel great. But up and out today, and then we're going to have a long work day again. There's a few people out here actually. Got one, somebody's just cycled past, somebody's running, there's another person walking. I think everyone's getting up and out, aren't they?
Yeah,
before it gets too warm.
All the bees are active, I see.
Yeah, they're very active. Are we making the jalapeno popper chicken today?
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. Oh, that hummus yesterday was so good, by the way. Really recommend that if you like hummus. Also love to know from you guys actually, do any of you work weekends as well? What's your working situation? Do you work shifts? Do you work away?
You were 9 to 5, Monday to Friday?
Yeah, and would you have it any other way? If you could choose your ideal, would you have it any other way? Would you change yours? Because you're like typically Monday to Friday really, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean I like having my every other Friday off.
Yeah.
Because we work 9-day fortnights, which is nice. We basically work longer every other day for an hour, which then makes for the Friday off basically. So we get a 3-day weekend every other week.
I love it when you have a 3-day weekend.
That's really nice. Also, things you can do on Friday. You can go out and do things that you know to do in the weekend.
That's true. I sometimes wish I worked a normal job.
Oh.
I do. I think it's just the working from home. I love it, and I wouldn't change it.
I think it's not just the working from home for you, it's the working for yourself.
Yeah,
that's the biggest
true
part,
actually. Not being able to close the door on it.
If no one does it, or if you don't do it, no one else will do it.
Yeah, that's true. But I like the flexibility as well, so I can't really moan. I'm really warm stood here. Should we go and walk?
Yeah.
We've ended up coming here for our breakfast cereal bar, haven't we?
Yes.
It's such a beautiful view. It's despite the jalapenos. It's really late. I think it's after 6 now. I finished work for the day. I'm shattered. I wasn't going to vlog because I really can't be bothered, but I really wanted to share the jalapeno chicken with you, the jalapeno popper chicken. So I'm going to share it quickly, and then we're going to have a quiet evening. What job did you do?
I got the, what did you call it?
The bread.
The breadcrumb maker.
I couldn't think what it was called.
I've just done the breadcrumbs ready for the chicken.
In the breadcrumb maker.
I think I need to try these jalapenos with some cheese.
I think so too. I defrosted chicken thighs, and I've mixed a quarter of a tub, there's just 2 of us obviously, with just regular soft cheese, chopped jalapenos, and we're going to grate cheese into there, and then wrap the chicken thighs around it and pop into breadcrumbs and pop in the oven. Completely skipped a phase. I dipped cream cheese inside the chicken, rolled it, dipped it in egg, dipped it in breadcrumbs, and rolled it, and I'm going to bake that in the oven for about half an hour. There we go, jalapeno, what did we call this?
Chicken popper.
Chicken poppers with green beans, homemade fries. There's rocket under there, and we've got corn as well. It's a few days later, and I hadn't really filmed much over the weekend. I think because it's just been so busy, and then last couple of days I've been focusing on getting my kits finished, and now I'm starting to get back into my normal routine again. I'm just feeling a bit headachy today, and I just feel like I need to take a break from my desk. So I decided that I'm going to declutter my top drawer in the lounge. It's got really messy again. It's one of those drawers where a lot goes in there, and we keep putting stuff in and it's got really, really messy again. So I figured a quick 10-minute declutter would do me the world of good. One can never do enough decluttering, right? I don't know about you, but there's always something that can be done in this house. And sometimes just a quick 10-minute declutter can make you feel so much better. Oh, this really needs doing, because a few times lately I've struggled to open it. And when I have opened it, I've struggled to find things in here because I just keep shoving bits and pieces in. Artwork that I don't want hung up on the wall anymore. I don't know why that's in there. And then things that do live in here, just kind of been throwing in. Unwanted gifts, a lot of those go in here. Seasonal decor, that belongs in here, but we've got quite a lot of it. A few games. Actually, I can take the games out. I wonder if these can actually live in the games cupboard. That would make more sense. More gifts that have been bought. I do want that one though. That's really nice. I'll show you that later. Oh, from my brother's stag do. They could actually go somewhere else. We've got chopsticks. I just think, oh, this is seasonal decor. Do you know, I've got some space in another cupboard. Seasonal decor could live in a basket in my other cupboard. That might be a good idea. I don't know why there's matches because they live in the kitchen. That belongs in here. I just think I need a good sort out. There's a lot of stuff in here. How many penis straws does a girl need? What's that for? Oh, it's a lock that belong with all the travel. The travel stuff does live in here. Cookies that Aid's parents bought us, or him. Goodness knows how long ago. They can go in the bin. Decor. Right, we need a pile of decor. Let's take out all the games. The games did used to belong in here, but yeah, let's keep all the games together. Oh, I love that little hand sanitizer. These were from when we were decorating. This is full of quarters. Oh, I can't open it with one hand. Anyway, believe me, it's full of quarters. It's really heavy, and we use this when we go through the tolls. Right, I'm going to make some tidier piles. This drawer always used to stay really, really tidy, but it's just got to the stage where there's just too many bits and pieces in here. And lots of the bits we don't actually need or use. So it's good every now and then, I think, to have a good sort out. Some more games. Ooh, got a candle here. Watermelon lemonade, Bath and Body Works. Not 100% on that one. It's quite a strong one. Oh, we've got Christmas decorations here that we bought on our last trip. They're only there because I haven't been able to access the loft or go up to the loft. Might have been that. Travel Yahtzee that's never been played. Aid loves Yahtzee. Ooh, a bit blowy. I've got all the windows open. I find it too loud. The shake of the dice, it hurts my head. So it's not my favourite game. Dino Dump. Never could get into that one. I might actually donate that. Maybe I need a donate pile as well. What we got here? More travel thingies. More games. Birthday decor. Gonna put that on the birthday pile. Or the decor pile. I do like keeping things together so that when you need a birthday banner, they always used to live here, you know exactly where to find one. Got travel adapters in here as well. This is like the travel drawer where that all, oh, that's so cute. Where all the travel stuff lives. I have got so many plastic straws left as well from years ago. Like, I'm talking when the kids were little, so what's that, 10, 12, 15 years ago when we used to host loads of parties. Got all those in here still. again need to be put back together again. What's in here? Oh, 2 tea bags. I don't think they need to be in here. We have 1 pumpkin and 2 leaves. More decor. Got some cute bits of seasonal decor here as well. Oh, an old pack of playing cards. Loads of games in here actually. Loads of different card games. Just realised that. Monster Snap. I don't think we need that anymore. Oh, this was our All-Stars tree decoration. I do love having a sort out. What's this? Oh, this was Aid's mum gave us this recently. That was Aid's baby bracelet when he was born. Got that safely in there. That's really cute. And a stress poo. I can't remember if I bought that for Aid or for Holly. It's actually really nice. Oh, I like that. Might re-gift that to my sister. She'd like that. That's actually so nice. I'm going to go and give that to Aid in his office right now. Look at this cute game. I bought this for Aid as a stocking filler years ago. You know when you get the little balls in the little thingies? I forget about using things like this. I think it's because the drawer's been so full you can't actually see what's in here. And this is the kind of thing that Aid really likes. I don't think these have even... No, they've never been opened. Completely sealed. All the little puzzles. I might remind him of these. That might be a nice thing for him to take a break from work. 15 minutes and do one of these. Seasonal decor. Look how cute that one is. Have you heard of the game Devilish Dilemmas? This is one of our favourites. We used to take this when the kids were younger out to restaurants all the time. Right. Would you choose to always wear purple from head to toe or wear any colour but only in leather? Oh, so you have to wear purple from head to toe all the time, or you can wear any colour but it has to be in leather. I think I'd rather wear purple from head to toe. What would you rather do? Leave your comment below. It's if you like silly things, Devilish Dilemmas is really fun to play, and it's in a little box and great to take to restaurants, and it's really, really fun to play with your kids or anybody else. Forgot as well, I found this. We bought this decoration in St. Augustine. We couldn't find one that we really liked, and the little chair reminded us of the seats that we would sit at by the sea in the hotel that we stayed there this year. So I think I might take the tree decorations up and see if Aid can pop them into the Christmas box next time he's up there. One thing I do if I buy a decoration out of season, I do always put it in here. Then I know come Christmas, if it hasn't made its way back in the box in the loft, it will be in the top drawer. So I do keep them all together. I have one that I bought as a gift for a friend, and it broke on the way home in the suitcase, which I am gutted about. That's in here, and I need to pop some super glue on that. Actually, I bought some super glue recently for a craft project. I might see if I can do that. I also found these, you know, the little bands that you put around your wrist when you go out at night. I think we used to buy them for the kids for like fireworks in Florida, or fireworks night over here. I might keep, there's quite a few bits and pieces here, like the snap, and I've got pears. I'm going to keep all these for when Dolly comes and stays, our little niece actually, our great niece. I think that would be really fun to use these then. Forgot I had these from Smile More, Luke on Etsy. He made these really cute resin spoons, which I don't use as spoons, I just have them on display in my coffee stand, so I'm going to go and put those in the kitchen. Keep finding pretty knobs. I have got so many ceramic knobs that I didn't realise I have. I love these things. They are so pretty, but I've got loads of them, which I'm not complaining about. And, you know, tablecloth weights. I wonder how many spares I've got. I've just seen. My sister wanted some. I've got them in my, in the garden already. I wonder if I've got enough to give her. These sweets must be so old. I found this aromatherapy oil. It's a blend for optimism, balancing. Could do with some of that right now. That's quite nice actually. I might put that in my studio today. And some twinkly lights as well. I think they need some new batteries. And some toadstools. I love these. They're the ones with the little wire. Oops. I'm going to put those in my craft box in the studio. I am very happy with this. Oh, by the way, this green leaf clover I bought in Disney Springs, and it smells like the Disney Beach Club kind of smell. Yeah, I might actually put travel bits in the back there, and that bits that, it's like the luggage scales always live in there, and that bits that aren't, like we've got Disney keyring lock can go in there, but Disney badges, we picked up these for the kids as well when we were over last for magic bands, but they obviously, there's some change there. They can live in this little basket. I do love having baskets in drawers. It really helps keep things organised. These are probably lights for drinks, I'm guessing. Oh, spare battery for the luggage scales. Very, very important. I think that's what that came off, actually. That was the packaging for that, which we're going to bin now. Yeah, we are much tidier here now. Quarters, much happier with that. And then we've got bits and pieces, and then games and knobs. Decided to remove all the banners and everything and put them in an IKEA Ziploc bag and put them in a basket in my kitchen cupboard where I have space. I think that's been the most important thing that I've learnt of whilst being on this decluttering journey, which I started years ago. It's not something I think, unless I guess you get rid of everything, for the majority of people, I think your decluttering journey stays with you forever, because you're always collecting things, especially when you've got a family. There's always new things coming into the house, people's sort of like lives changing. I do always reuse my birthday banners. Every single year, they are so handy. But yeah, as long as everything has a home, that's been the best thing that I've picked up along this journey. Give something a home and you will always know where it is. We have a catch everything drawer by the front door. The keys live there. The minute you come in the door, I always put my keys in there. Abe doesn't always, so his keys are one that we sometimes look for. But like going to my sister's house, she never knows where anything is, but just because she doesn't always have a home for things, or if she does, it doesn't go back in there. The other day we were there, we couldn't find her front door key. Ben found it up the road on the pathway. I don't know how she does it. But if you have that same place that something always belongs in, it's just a no-brainer then that you'll always find it. Keeping my birthday banners together, I never have to look for them. Luggage scales or the travel stuff in there, it just makes life a lot easier. And it does keep things tidier. I know then my drawer got messy because I've been adding other bits and pieces to it, but now it's time for a tidy up. But I love this. I made this years ago. I felt leaf, what do you call it? Not banner. Can't think what it's called. But I draped this over my fireplace. But yeah, as long as everything's got a home, it's easier to keep tidy, and you always know where things are. Right. I was having a tidy up the other day, and I know I've got a whole basket free in my cupboard in the utility area. So this can all live in there. And I love these big IKEA Ziploc bags. They are fab. Do you remember these that I bought in, where did I get them from? Not Pound, Dollar Tree in Feb. Still I never used them. Next year. Actually now I've got quite a bit of room in here, which is a good thing, because although I'm not going to be doing this drawer, I've got other things in here that can go, like chopsticks. They can now come out. This drawer will be a story for another day, I think. It's only meant to be a 10-minute tidy. Oh, I don't know why they're in there. The mosquito bands. If anyone struggles with bites. Brett from known as Happy Haunt on Instagram. We know him from the Dib. He recommended these bracelets. You know how much we always get bitten. I think they were £18. You get something like that, 16 of them, all different colour bracelets. And they smell so nice. They're scented with essential oils. 300 hours of protection for each bracelet, or you can tie it around your ankle. I've realised actually it's a 12-pack, family friendly, waterproof, 300 hours of protection, so you don't have to wear it all the time. You can pop them back in the resealable bag. We've put ours in, so Aid's removed that one. We've put it in a Ziploc bag, and it's a small family business as well. But yeah, they've got the 4 essential oils: citronella, lemongrass, peppermint oil, and eucalyptus, and they smell amazing. Brett tried them out. He gets badly bitten as well for 10 days, he said, and he didn't have a single bite. So I heard that, and we went ahead and ordered them. And so far, so good, especially with our long common walks. The evening walks are always the worst, aren't they, for getting bitten? But I'll be interested to see how they are in the States this year, because we always get bitten really badly no matter what we use. The Avon, what's it called again? So Soft. That's been the best one to use. We still get bitten, but not as bad as we used to. So I'm excited to keep trying these. Chopsticks can live in here comfortably now. Most of these have been bought in Epcot. I've also got a few little tea lights that we just pop out in the garden with citronella. They can go in there comfortably. Let's pop those down there. And then this was the other thing as well. I need to find where my other ones are. I've got some cake slices and that I was going to put in here. A friend bought me this for Christmas. Let's remove my hair that gets everywhere. A cheese knife slice. Isn't that nice? I love that. I haven't used it yet. I need to have a cheese evening. There, so that can live in there. So this drawer, should put the penis straws down the side. This drawer now looks so much tidier, and I'm thinking, yeah, of getting my cake slices. I can't remember where I put, I don't know actually. I need to have a look, but they will do nicely in here. That is so much better. Yeah, I've tidied everything else away. Games in the game cupboard, seasonal stuff in the new cupboard. I'm going to sort the tree decorations out. I'm just left with this. Let's see if Aid wants it. Aid! He loves a gift. Do you want a present? Do you want a present? Yes, please. I have something for you. Okay. You want to wash your hands first? Why? What have you been doing? Oh, okay. He's decluttering in his office. I found something you're going to really like.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice and cool down here.
I know, I opened the door.
So
You can pop your drink down.
I've got really dusty hands, that was all. I was just clearing some stuff upstairs.
Right, come over here to me.
Oh, okay.
Right, open your hands and close your eyes. Promise not to open them.
Promise not to open them.
And now close your hands, really squidgy.
No, you haven't found this, have you?
I thought I might help you.
Thank you. For what?
It's a stress poo to take all the
What's a
stress
stress poo? Oh, thank you very much. That wasn't mine anyway.
Was it Holly's originally?
Yes.
I couldn't remember. It feels so nice.
Well, keep it by your desk.
Squidge it. No, I think you need it more than I do at the
No,
moment.
I don't need it.
You could squeeze your stress poo when you're in meetings.
Thank you. I don't get really stressed.
Don't you?
I'm just busy.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe you need it.
Past the
Thank you,
stress
that's really
poo.
nice.
Anyway, I'm going to finish this vlog. Say goodbye to the stress poo. And we will see you on Sunday with a new weekend vlog. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.